Hi creators, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Omotayo. Now, do you know that you can create a faceless YouTube channel that generates thousands of dollars monthly? What would you be doing? Just telling fiction stories. Yes. Now, here are a few channels that are already creating this kind of video and they are making tons of money from it.
This channel has 84,500 subscribers and makes an estimate of $3,355 monthly through the YouTube partner earnings alone, and then an estimate of $845 on each video for sponsorship price. And guess when this channel started? November 4th, 2023. So this is the impact you can make in such a short time.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate captivating stories using AI, how to generate eye-catching images to tell your stories, and also how to put them all together into a beautiful masterpiece that keeps your audience engaged. Now let's jump into the tutorial.
Let me show you how to generate captivating stories. The first thing is you want to go to ChatGPT to generate a story. Once you get to ChatGPT, you're going to input your prompt. So this is the prompt I'm going to use. It says, write me a very detailed story. Setting is in Lagos, Nigeria, about a woman and her quest to open a restaurant and sell to a huge crowd, just like her neighbor, but failed despite all her efforts to attract a large crowd. So this is one interesting thing to always add. Make it intriguing and catchy, organic, not AI-ish, not less than 2,000 words with simple English words that a 10-year-old can understand. So this is my prompt. I'm going to input that. So now this is the story that ChatGPT has written. You can go ahead to edit it according to what you want. Most of the time ChatGPT might not give you up to the number of words that you need. Okay, I said 2,000 words, but sometimes it will not be up to 2,000 words, so you just have to edit and add more things to just make your story longer. Okay, so now we have our story. The next thing is to go to your editing app and start editing.
So now we have our story. The next thing is for you to record your story. There are two ways to do that. Is either you use the sound recording app or feature on your phone, or you screen record. When it comes to YouTube storytelling, you don't want to use AI voice because YouTube is going to restrict it. There are heavy restrictions on AI generated voices. So it is advised that you use your own voice. This is the story I wrote. This is one of my first stories on my own channel. So this is a short story. So you just read your story. Just read it in a storytelling kind of voice. But once you are done screen recording, you save. And if you use your phone sound recording app, you just record that audio and then you save it. The next thing now is to generate images for your story. Now, the beginning of this story says, Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji are a wealthy and well-known Nigerian couple. Now, I want to generate an image of Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji showing that they are wealthy people. The prompt I'm going to input is going to depict that. Okay, so to generate our prompt, there are different and several free AI tools that you can use to generate your prompt, but the one we are going to be using here is Binge. So let's go to Binge. So let me say, so now this is my prompt. Okay, it says image of a 35 years old Nigerian Yoruba man wearing an agbada and fila, sitting and smiling with a 30 years old beautiful Nigerian Yoruba woman wearing a beautiful lace, iro and buba and gele with jewelries, both sitting in a luxurious and modern living room. Ultra quality images. So however you want your character to be, okay, you need to describe it in your prompt so that Binge can give you that image. So now we are going to create and see what Binge gives us. So these are the images that Binge has given to us. So you just choose the one that you like most and then you save it. Okay, let's choose this one and then let's save it. To save it, you click on this three dots right here and click on download. Okay, we've downloaded that. Then you go back to your story. Okay, now let's go back to our story. Then Mr. Ade is a successful entrepreneur who together with his wife were married. So successful entrepreneur, you want to generate an image that depicts that. So now we're going to generate an image of Mr. Ola, not Ade, sorry, Mr. Oladeji as a successful entrepreneur. So you go back to our story. Then Mr. Ade is a successful entrepreneur who together with his wife were married. So successful entrepreneur, you want to generate an image that depicts that. So now we're going to generate an image of Mr. Ola, not Ade, sorry, Mr. Oladeji as a successful entrepreneur. So you go back to your bench, then you input your prompt again. Image of a young, so let's generate this one. So this is what it has given us. I think this cap is because I wrote Yoruba there, which is not necessary in this context. So we're just going to choose, let's choose this one. So we've chosen this one, and then we just click on the three dots and save it. Then you go back to where your script is again. So now, who together with his wife were married for 8 years. So go back to binge. And then I'm going to impute. So now remember, we want to generate an image that depicts that they are barren. I said image of a 35 years old Nigerian man wearing a pajamas and a beautiful 30 years old Nigerian woman wearing a white nightgown, both holding hands and looking at a negative pregnancy test stick. They look disappointed and unhappy, standing in the restroom. Ultra quality. So let's impute this and see what it gives us. So this is what it has given us. Obviously, this is not accurate according to what we want. This is the most accurate according to what we want. And if you feel like these images are not what you want, you can still click on this create again to create another set of images, but this is what we want. So I'm going to click and download that. Okay, download. You keep on generating images according to the story. The more images you're able to generate, the better, because it will help your viewers to be able to picture and follow up with the story. It just makes the story much more interesting. And once you're done generating, you will now go to Capcut. We're going to be editing in Capcut. So we are in Capcut now. You're going to click on new project, and then you're going to input your first image. Okay, this is our first image. Okay, then you click on add. The next thing you want to do is to add in your audio. Okay, to do that, if you recorded your story using the sound recording app on your phone, what you just have to do is to come here to sounds, then come here to this file icon, then click on this device, then you locate where your audio is to impute it. But if you recorded your story using screen record, what you do is once you click on this audio, then you click on extract. Okay, it takes you to video, then you just impute that screen recording you did, you click on it. Okay, and then you extract. Now it's going to import as an audio, not as a video. So now the first thing you want to do is to edit your audio, edit your story, because while you are recording it, you might have made some mistake in some places. Play it and then go over the places that you made mistakes. So these are all blank. Okay, so I want to cut that. This is actually where I started speaking. Click on the audio, click on split, and I'm going to delete this empty part. Then I'm going to long press on my audio and drag it to the beginning. So you keep going and keep editing your audio. Now we're going to be imputing our images. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji are a wealthy. So here I still want this image to be showing or to show. So I'm going to click on the image. I'm going to drag it, increase it. Okay, increase the duration. Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji are a wealthy and well-known couple in the heart of Lagos. So now I'm done with this image. I'm just going to click on pause, click on the image, then click on split to delete the excess part, and then I'm going to bring in my next image. So to do that, click on this plus sign right here, then bring in your next image. then increase the duration a bit, then the heart of Lagos. Mr. Oladeji is a very wealthy entrepreneur put together with his wife. So I'm going to click that and delete the excess and bring in the next image. So this is how you keep on going until you have imputed all of the images you generated and until the end of your story. So the next thing now is to bring in our background music. So to get a background music, you go to YouTube, and then when you come to YouTube, search the storytelling background music. Okay, to be on the safer side, to go to these three dots right here. That's after you type on what you want to search, click on the three dots right here, click on search filters, and then click on this Creative Commons. Every video under Creative Commons is free to use. Anybody can use it without having copyright issues. So once you click on that, you click on apply. So all of these videos are free to use. So once your music is downloaded, let's go back to Capcut. Then you go to audio, sound, file, device, and then you come to the music. I think this is where it started. Then I'm going to pull it back, click on the background music, click on volume. You want to decrease it. You want the background music to be very subtle and not too loud. Okay, Heart of Lagos. Mr. Oladeji is a very wealthy entrepreneur. So you can hear how it sounds. So the next thing now is to add caption. Go to text, then click on auto caption, click on generate. What you want to do is to go to this batch edit right here and read the captions to make sure that they are correct. Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji, this Oladeji is wrongly spelled. You want to correct that. You just click on it and then just correct it. So just keep on looking at all of your caption and correct the spellings. So once you're done with that, once you're done with correcting all of the spellings, you click on this OK sign, okay, and then go back to the beginning. Now you want to edit the way it appears. Okay, it's too tiny, and the colors, you want to change the color. So you click on one of the auto caption and then you click on style right here. Make sure this is always on. This apply to captions, apply to auto captions, okay, because it means that whatever change you make to one of the caption that you clicked on, it will be affected on all of the other captions. Then go to font, choose the font style that you want. Let's say I'm choosing this. Then you can go to style, click on style, then you can increase the volume, the size. Then you can change the color of your caption. Okay, this color seems good. I'm changing the font to this. Add animation. I'm going to change it. Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji are a wealthy and well-known couple in the heart of Lagos. So let's increase this one. Couple in the heart of Lagos. The next thing you want to do, if you want to add your channel name on the screen, the best way and the fastest way to do that is to go to text templates. From here, you can choose whatever text template you want to use in writing your channel name on the screen. I'm using this one. What I'm just going to do is Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji are a well. So I'm going to put my channel name for last stories, okay? Mr. and Mrs. Oladeji are a well. Click on OK, and then you just adjust the size and then place it anywhere on the screen that you want, okay? Click on it and then take it all through the video, okay, till the end of the video. So this is pretty much all about how to edit and put your story into a video. You just download it and then it is ready to be uploaded on YouTube.
There you have it, guys. If you love this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Bye and see you on my next one.